What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, I didn't do any updates on this topic for quite a while because, to be honest, I don't want to do any updates. I see that some people already know that the problem in MMTLP story is not so simple, and they know that the wrongdoers might be completely different people that the main narrative and the main, let's say, players on this field try to explain you. And I don't like to see this huge wall of incompetence of the MMTLP community because, guys, the majority of you don't want to open your eyes and to see who the real, who are the wrongdoers and why you will not achieve any goals if you continue to drink a Kool-Aid. And on today's video I will show you another update directly related to MMTLP story. I will show you that your focus is switched by the people who don't want to, for some reasons, they don't want to disclose the full story. And I will prove my words within just a minute. So, and before we dive deep into all of these, guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel
and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my Safe Haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
So, and first of all, I want to pay attention to this news that was published just 20 hours ago on X Market News, and it is directly related to the new S1 statement that was filed. It is an amendment number 8. It was filed just several hours ago. And it says, breaking, NextBridge shares offered at $15 per share. NextBridge issues S1A. Amendment number 8. NextBridge offering price per share 40 million shares priced at $15 per share, netting the company approximately $570 million. And guys, on the one hand, it is good to see that NextBridge is trying to set a limit of the lowest price per share. But on the other hand, I see a lot of excitement inside the MMTLP community. For example, Junk Savvy wrote this 16 hours ago. NextBridge hydrocarbons shares priced, come on, get them boys and girls, $15 per share, up to 40 million. Margin calls and deposit increases incoming. SEA 15C3-3. To be honest, I don't know what does it mean. REC SHO close out. Shareholders who have been refused transfer to AST and EQ. You know what to do. MMTLP. And guys, I have to say that, yes, on the one hand, it is good to see that NextBridge Hydrocarbons at least tries to set some kind of threshold of minimum price. But at the same time, in my comment section, I saw multiple times that people are expecting and were expecting thousands of dollars per share to basically as a fair price. But it will not happen, and even $15 is a quite high price. But guys, what does it mean for shareholders? I will explain you in a minute. Let me show you that even John Burda wrote quite weird comment. He wrote, "It looks like it is effective. Let's see what happens." And guys, how it is even possible that John Burda, the former CEO of Torchlight Energy, doesn't know that this S1 is not effective? And Sam wrote this: "No, it is not. Wow, this guy used to be the CEO." Guys, you can literally click just a couple of links and see by your own eyes that it is not effective. And what does it mean for shareholders? I have to admit that it is not the best news, and I will explain you in a minute. You can see that I told you that we have to see and we have to be professional in our statements, for example, the person who was a hope just recently for MMTLP community, she's not professional at all. She wrote in response to John Burda's tweet the following: "Let's see what the SEC does now. They must fulfill the request for a total share count of MMTLP in order to accurately price the shares in this filing." And for shareholders, why none of them explained what does it mean for shareholders? First of all, $15 per share is not the price. It is not your selling price and potential selling price. You cannot sell your shares for $15. The only shares that might be sold for this price is the shares that are issued additionally by NBH Hydrocarbons itself. And it means, guys, you will have nothing but a dilution, more dilution on your shares, because it will be an additional 40 million shares that will lead the total share count to more than 300 million shares from 165 million shares at the time of spin-off. No one of these people are telling you this, and you have to know that $15 per share is the price. Is the selling price, and it is interesting who will be the buyers of these shares on the one hand, and if someone will bought these shares, all the proceeds will be spent to Greg McCabe and his son. He will pay, literally, he will pay himself this money in order to close some debts that was held by his own son. Definitely, it is not a good news for MMTLP shareholders. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. Wait a second, I will show you that Junk Savvy didn't mention anything about the most recent live session with Rob Carter. And Rob Carter, unfortunately, made this podcast with Amy alone. And here is, wait a second, here is the perfect picture that was made artificially by AI. And it was published by Sam on May the 5th. "We are not going away." It is the most famous phrase from Junk Savvy. And she added, "Unless it is debate, LOL." And you can see that Amy was invited to this podcast, and Junk Savvy told that she will oppose to the opinion of Amy, but she didn't attend to this podcast. And definitely Amy is extremely angry because of this. She wrote, "Chicken shit savvy. Junk Savvy just confirmed on a space that she didn't show for the debate because she couldn't control it. Full gaslighting coward. I didn't need to know how the Rob Carter was going to introduce me or how it was going to go. And you are dumb money." Guys, I told you that we have to be professional, and if someone states something that might be important for MMTLP community, guys, be professional and prove your words. Unfortunately, Junk Savvy, well, she didn't do this, and she continues to just write some posts, random posts that, in my opinion, are pure smoke and mirrors. On top of that, guys, Here is the part of this podcast, and Squatch wrote the following. The info was submitted by the criminals. Of course, John declined to update the information for a fraudulently submitted ticker application. Why did FINRA try to sucker John into fixing the market maker's fraud? Paul Atkins, where are you? And he refers to the process when the MMTLP shares started to trade. And Amy wrote, well, it wasn't market makers. It was an unsolicited quote, and only an investor and client can initiate them. That unequivocally means that it wasn't market makers. She added this screenshot that basically proves her words. But Squatch wrote this. Doesn't matter who did it, FINRA tried to cover it up. And Amy wrote, oh, it 100% matters. You all cling to that market maker story for dear life. FINRA told you exactly who got this trading. You're just too indoctrinated to see it. And Squatch wrote the following. FINRA approved MMTLP to trade using outdated financials, then refused to stop it. Whoever is behind submitting the outdated financial information should be held accountable, along with FINRA. And Amy wrote the following. For the further confirmation, NextBridge told you all it was a shareholder who got it trading. And this is the part, this is a screenshot from the official statement of NextBridge, and here is the highlighted part. Let me pay your attention to this one. Certain holders of shares of the Series A preferred stock of Meta caused such shares to trade on the over-the-counter market under the symbol MMTLP, which means, guys, NextBridge hydrocarbons admitted by themselves. And, well, it is another narrative that was falsely added to the community, and well, the problem is that you don't want to read the information, proper information, and that is why, guys, it is a lot of well, black holes in this story. But believe me, for now I see that the problem is crystal clear. Let me show you further. Amy also wrote this. Well, it is repost that was made by Roman Soups, and again she refers to the Ann Vandersteel statement that she wrote in response to the Rob Carter show. Ann Vandersteel wrote, naked shorts is akin to selling a car you don't own to someone else. You take payment but never deliver the car, and then you do it again and again and again. And Amy responded to her, well, Ann, if you knew anything about shorting, you would understand that I'm saying that the person wait a second, Pharmaphil, the short shield, borrowed the shares and has an obligation on his account. That irrefutably makes it not naked shorting. Whoopsie doopsies. And yes, this is another evidence that Ann Vandersteel is unprofessional in this case, and she just tries to make some statements that are staying in line with the main narrative of MMTLP community, who want to see FINRA and SEC accountable for these actions. But guys, they are not the only wrongdoers in this story. And the main wrongdoers are in the board of directors. On top of that, guys, you know that, well, this is the screenshot that was published, and I covered this several times. Unfortunately, I didn't have a TradeStation account in order to see this type of order, some kind of recordings of the orders that were cancelled or rejected by myself. But it was the main narrative that we had a plenty of too late to cancel orders, which means that these orders were executed with the prices of up to $2 million, I believe. And here is the answer from Amy. She refers to the tweet that was written by Murdoch, the Meta guy, and you can see that Amy reposted this screenshot. It is the screenshot with the highlighted part rejected. It is an order status, and she wrote, wrong, you set limit orders. When limit orders are set, you have to choose an option for closing that order, such as end of day, fill or kill, good till cancelled by you. Too late to cancel means it was too late for you to cancel, so they did it for you. That's why the orders were rejected. Well, guys, I have to say that I believe Amy, and Wait a second, I believe I have, yes, I have another screenshot that proves her words. She also added this. Here you go, Bob. You are wrong now and will always be wrong. You will never explain it away. Here is the order status, and it is a, well, drop-down menu. You can see that you can sort these orders all. You can sort it by open date, executed, cancelled, saved, individual fields, expired, and rejected. And this was literally rejected orders. On top of that, guys, wait a second, I believe, yes, here it is. The dates of these orders are, take a look right here, December the 12th. The date that on all cases these MMTLP shares shouldn't be traded, which means, guys, it was too late to cancel because it was already rejected. That is why, guys, unfortunately, well, just open your eyes, and probably it is one of the last videos that I make on this story, because why am I here? I tried to help you to receive some payments for your damages, because I saw that the problem, and I saw a lot of people who lost their money because of the illegal actions of some entities and people. And when I see that the wrongdoers are the people from the board of directors and you don't want to admit it, basically I cannot do anything in order to help you. That is why probably it is one of the latest videos on this topic on my channel, and I will continue to do what I was supposed to do technical analysis videos on different stocks. So I think that's all, and see you maybe in my technical analysis videos. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium